Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ and let's hop right into today's reading. So today's reading is a pick a card about who are you currently and where are you going, okay? So where are you right now on your journey and where are you headed, all right? So we have four piles, pile number one, pile number two, pile number three, and pile number four. Pile number one, we have I Ching Change. Pile number two, we have Clouds Mystical. Pile number three, we have Dreams Incubation. And pile number four, we have Aura Observation. So again, Dreamy Dreamers, we have pile number one, pile number two, pile number three, and pile number four. I love you all so much, my Dreamy Dreamers, and I'll see you in our reading. Bye. Hey, pile number ones, welcome back to your reading. So as you can apparently see, I am kind of doing something a little different this reading. We have your pile selection card right here, and then we have where you currently are, maybe what has led you to where you currently are, and where are you headed towards the future, okay? Then we're going to do your 10 card spread, and then we're going to pull some more cards to unpack this, okay? So let's begin. We have the I Ching Change, okay, in regards to where you currently are on your journey and where you're headed. So I will say I'm going to read from the guidebook too, but a lot of us are in a state of change right now, of course. You know, there's so much going on in society and in the ethers, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with this huge shift in consciousness going on, right? This huge sense of ascension going on with a lot of us, if not every person. You know what I'm saying? So I have a feeling like maybe you're brushing up on the classics, right? Because it says the classic of change is I Ching, and I know the I Ching is probably one of the oldest books as it pertains to like spirituality and like maneuvering through change. It's like an ancient text, right? Like the Bible or like any other books of scripture, or biblical books, or religious, spiritually based books. Okay, so I have a feeling you could be like refining your knowledge about change or what to do during these times of change. Maybe you're seeking out like I said, higher wisdom or understanding from these books, from God, from spirit, from your higher self, right? Maybe your higher self, God, spirit, source, energy is telling you tap into this ancient wisdom from these ancient texts right now, okay? Because there's going to be a lot going on, and almost how it's like everything repeats itself. So like maybe you will find that solace or seek the guidance that you're looking for at this time as it pertains to these changes in your life through ancient texts who have kind of been there, done that, or through an oracle or through your own insights and wisdom right now. But I do want to read more about this card, okay? So give me one sec. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. So it says, I Ching Change. It says, it may be difficult to embrace new beginnings, but it is the only way to move forward. You are being urged to turn things around and shake them up a little. Change is the key to bringing about new opportunities, but resisting change will block those opportunities and might create hurdles that hinder the flow. You may have to change yourself to make room for the new to enter, but as you do, you will find long dormant wisdom and knowledge emerging, creating one of the deepest transformations of all. You may also see the need to address those who could be holding you back or bringing you down. You can do this in a kind and loving way, but be assertive as you set your boundaries. Wow, this is awesome. So it says incantation. You guys can use this as like, maybe a mantra or, just something to solidify the advice going on here. So it says incantation. It seems that changes have unfurled as I embrace a whole new world. I sweep away the old within so my future can come in. That's very interesting. So it says other divinatory meanings. The situation you are inquiring about will bring great change for the better. It says time to change your ways. A deep ancient knowledge is surfacing and changing the way you view yourself in the world. Allow someone else to change. Okay, so I love that. So again, pile number ones. Yeah, you all are experiencing like almost like a transformative energy that is going to bring in a whole new world for you or set you down a whole new trajectory for the better. And this doesn't have to mean like it's going to be a clean sweep of everything or everyone in your life. No, but like this card would suggest, there's going to bring either resurfaces of like what you may need to change, what has been needing to change, whether it be people, places, things, circumstances, you name it, or allowing other people to grow into themselves, allowing other people to change as well. Okay, so again, let's reveal your oracle cards. So let's do where you are now, the creator. I love this energy. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so where you are right now is you're manifesting your world as we speak. You're putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. You are the creator of your universe, and you're literally co-creating with God, with spirit, with source energy in conjunction with this change. So it's not like you're going in it kind of like, aimlessly. You know what you want to create, because as a creator you have to kind of have a understanding of what it is that you want to create, what you want to see as everything unfolds. Okay, so you're co-creating with the universe right now, with God, spirit, source energy, your higher self, and you're making manifest. You all might be seeing 222 a lot lately. I know the what is it called? The freaking master numbers are 1, 2, and 3. So 111, 222, and 333. 222 is the master builder, and that's what I get from the creator. You're building something. You're building something that's going to be so beautiful, so fruitful. And yes, it takes time, but it's coming into manifestation. Maybe a lot sooner than you would have imagined, and it's going to be very beautiful. I don't know what, obviously, like those of you who are maybe my age, a little younger, or even a little older than my age, you guys will probably know about Tyler the Creator. So I'm getting like a lot of you all are creator, artists, musicians, even entrepreneurs. You create, you build systems, you build worlds. So you're building one to the best of your abilities and capabilities. And I feel like you're really honing in and asking God, spirit, source energy to just be here with you right now while you create these new worlds, and help you to make manifest all that you want in your life. And really honing in on your creativity right now as well, pile number 1. So there's where you're at right now. So again, the mystic, this is where you're coming from. It's like this mysticism, this allure that you put into your art, your craft, your imagination comes from within. It comes from the mystic within yourself, right? You have deep, profound wisdom and knowledge, like this I Ching change card would suggest, that came in and almost like re-solidified what you're building. You could be building or could be honing into like this creative world of spirituality and mysticism that you're building right now as we speak, right? And everything's changing. You're realizing that the world you see in front of you isn't all that meets the eye. Like, you know what I'm saying? Isn't just what you see, isn't really exactly what you necessarily get. There's so much more behind the veil, and you're realizing that, and I'm feeling that you're helping others to realize that as well. Okay. So this is where you have come from. This is where this urge to create was imbued from, was the mysticism that lies within you. And you've tapped into that mystic. You've tapped into that inner resource of the mystic. And now you're like, well, what can I do with this? How can I share this with the world? How can I allow this to penetrate other people as it has penetrated me so very like well and led me to build this whole life for myself. And now how can I replicate that or help others replicate how they want to build their lives through spirituality and practicality? How can we do this together, right? So we have the Judge here as where you're headed. I feel like here's the thing. It's interesting because when I got this, I'm like, you're basically reaping what you're sowing now, pile number ones. And I feel like you have been creating, you have been in like the precipice of your mind and as it pertains to mysticism and creativity. And now you're at this point where everything is coming into fruition. Like you've had this aha moment. You're now the judge and the juror, so to speak, right? So now you're going to be judged accordingly to what you've created. And it seems like because it's come from such a beautiful, honest place, what you expect is what you should expect or prefer to come in is what you've been building upon. And this is, your own light in the light of God, spirit, source, energy, and higher entities. And so you're going to be judged accordingly. And I think in a really profound way, as you can see this hand projecting, it's like someone who's ready to receive an offer. So I feel like whatever you've been praying for, whatever you've been wanting to have, you're going to attain. Also, when I think of judge, I think of authority. And I know a lot of people like with the judgment card, like the major arcana card in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, when you think of judgment, you think of like reaping what you're sowing and like, how can I put this? Like just being judged according to your actions, right? Cause and effect, which is, if you're experiencing cause and effect right now, it seems like it's coming from an amazing place. So the effect is you're going to get everything of what you've been building upon, right? But again, I see authority here. Like maybe you are honing in more to your light and your authority on something that you have been, literally meticulously building upon for some time now. Okay. So I feel like your rankings are kind of going up. You're more of an authority maybe in your field, or, just in relation to your community or your family or the people around you as well. Okay. So I'm going to put this card right here and we're going to do your 10 card tarot spread. Okay. So to get more in depth with this. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. Tell us more about pile number ones in regards to where they currently are on the journey and where they're headed, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. This card came out, Wheel of Fortune. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. Where are pile number ones currently at on their path and where are they headed? Thank you. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Devil, Cups. We have Fool. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. Where are they now and where are they headed, Spirit? Where are they now and where are they headed, Spirit? Okay. Clear, concise, accurate messages. One more card for our pile number ones. Where are pile number ones at now and where are they headed? One more card. Look, y'all seen that. Y'all seen that. Okay. So we have at the bottom of the deck the Queen of Cups. Okay. Beautiful energy. So let's just tidy this up. Okay, pile number ones. Here we go. Alrighty, so let's begin here. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, water sign energy. So some of you, of course, not all, okay, because this is a general reading, but some of you all could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, or have a lot of water energy in your charts. If that does not resonate with you, a lot of you all could be in a very emotional state, right? Feeling your emotions, curious about where your emotions are leading you, or how to transmute your emotions to serve not just yourself but to benefit others around you, right? With the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, the queens in the tarot suit are emotional drivers, right? They are very nurturing. They tap into our divine femininity and things of that nature. Now, with the Queen of Cups, it taps a lot into your emotions. So think about a nurturer, think about a mother times 10, right? Someone who cares about the emotions of the people around them and how they're feeling on a daily basis, but also needs to replenish themselves and have their cup filled up so they will be able to continue the process of maybe being emotionally available for people and things of that nature, right? So that's what I'm getting. There's a lot of emotional availability here, and there's a lot of vulnerability here, but I feel like this is really good. It's really good for artistry, and it's really good for just whatever it is that you're trying to do, as long as those emotions are transmuted in a healthy way, right? But yeah, let's list off your cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, we have the Nine of Cups, the Fool, the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, the Eight of Cups, and the Sun card, okay? So starting off from the center of your reading, where you are now is where we have the Nine of Cups and the Hierophant. So I have a feeling you're in a very contented place with your wisdom, with your acquired wisdom, right? And have a feeling a lot of people might come to you to seek out your expertise or what it is that you have come to learn over the course of however long you've been studying or in your particular field of expertise, right? Some of you, not all of you, take it if it resonates, but some of you maybe have gotten married, or like something went through within like the higher realms of maybe like higher learning. Some of you have went back to school or have gotten married or have solidified something in the eyes of society, right? And you feel very good about it. You feel very contented with where you are right now. Others, I feel like you guys feel very contented and satisfied where you're at spiritually, right? Like you're spiritually satiated right now. You feel like, almost like, I know this isn't maybe common for a lot of tarot readers to say, but it's almost like the Holy Spirit is within you and you feel very satisfied within that, right? Within that space. I also feel, pile number ones, that you're very happy and contented of this wish fulfillment of being a teacher, right? Being a spiritual teacher that people could come to seek out wisdom and understanding and knowledge. And this is a wish fulfillment for you. And this is where you are currently in your life, is you're teaching others how to maybe tap into their subconscious mind, or you're teaching others on how to tap into their inner resolve and their inner wisdom to find out their own truths. And you're very happy about where you are in regards to that right now, okay? So what led you up to here was your destiny, right? Your destiny, your guides. I feel like your guides were kind of like sending you to this place because I feel like you had reached a certain level of understanding within yourself. So your guide said, come on, let's also teach others, right? And this is a part of your destiny here with the Wheel of Fortune. And because you're teaching others, because you're so willing and able to do that, you're also getting this very fortuitous opportunity within yourselves to grow, to learn, to expand, and to cultivate your inner wisdom and your inner temple, right? With the Devil and the Knight of Swords here, I have a feeling you could have been battling maybe a lot of doubt, fears, indecisions, and maybe they came in very quickly, right? Your thoughts were racing here. There was rumination here. When I see the Devil and the Knight of Swords, I think about a ruminating mind. So a lot of you all will understand, what rumination is, but for those of you who don't, it's basically like anxiety overload, right? It's what causes depression. It's those incessant thoughts that keep replaying like a loop in your mind. And for those of us who understand psychology to a certain degree, or the fundamentals of psychology, what happens then is that your thoughts create your feelings, and then your feelings create a state in your body. Like, have you ever felt something so intensely it almost felt like you were vibrating, like your whole body was pulsating? That's because it took time for those thoughts to actually take, like, to ground themselves, and then now it's like this current flowing through your body. So with that being said, it's almost like your thoughts are creating your feeling state. And when you feel that way for a certain period of time, doesn't mean initially, right? Those initial feelings of those tingles of like anxiety or whatever is coming through your body. But when you keep in that feeling state, then it tends to manifest in the external world, right? So I feel like maybe even through that, you had to learn how to let go of certain things, a lot of fears, insecurities, doubt, indecision, because they were racing right at you where you're supposed to be kind of like going into calmer waters. It was trying to almost like stall you. But I felt like you've overcome them, or you are in the state of overcoming them where you are in the present moment, right? So as we're progressing towards where you're headed, the Fool and the Eight of Cups, you could be just taking a leap of faith, going into a whole new, different direction, right, in your life. And this doesn't have to mean, like I said earlier, that you are completely negating everything that you've been working towards. No, I feel like you're taking what you've been working towards and you are taking a leap of faith with it. You're compounding upon it. You're leaving anything that no longer serves you, and you're only taking with you on this journey to make this what you want it to be, right? Because even the Fool is headed towards the Nine of Cups, which I think is great. It's hilarious. The Fool is headed towards this Nine of Cups. So it's almost like you're wanting to compound upon this success here and this feeling state here. So I feel like you're packing light, right? You're packing light. You're not taking any type of emotional baggage or baggage with you. You're packing light, and you're wanting to accelerate. You wanted to get towards your Ten of Cups, right? You're leaving behind this Eight of Cups, things that no longer serve you, headed towards your Nine, and wanting to compound on this Nine of Cups to get that Ten of Cups. And not just the Ten of Cups, but maybe the Ten of Pentacles as well. Everything that you seek, right? And I have a feeling your wisdom is leading you there, pile number ones, okay? So again, we have where you're headed, Two of Cups and the Sun. So there's some type of cooperation or collaboration here coming in for you that's going to make you an extremely happy camper, or pile number ones, okay? You're going to be so fulfilled. You're going to be just radiating youth, vitality, abundance, like everything you could have hoped for in one, okay? And this could come in the guise of a person, place, or a thing, okay? But a connection here. So this could be a romantic connection. This could be a business collaboration, you name it. And I'm getting pile number ones that this has something to do with the Lionsgate portal 8/8. I'm filming this on August 11th, which is the full moon in Aquarius. And in conjunction with the Lionsgate portal, that the prime energy was on 8/8. We have the Sun, which represents Leo in the tarot, and then we have this lion's head, and I'm just getting 8/8. A lot of that iconography has been coming out in accordance to this Lionsgate portal. So I have a feeling this portal actually is shunting you, is sending you out swifter to your goals, to those manifestations, okay? But again, let's pull some more cards. Let's see. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for giving pile number ones clear, concise, accurate messages. Where are pile number ones? Where are pile number ones at currently, and where are they headed, Spirit? Where are our pile number ones at currently, and where are they headed, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. Where are our pile number ones at currently, and where are they headed? Okay, where are pile number ones at currently? Look at this. Card number 4, foundations and achievements. So you're in a very stable place. You're content. You're happy. You're happy. You're stable. You feel free for the most part. Okay. You have set a certain foundation for yourself so you can allow yourself to propel forward in your achievements, right? Could be spending a lot of times with family, your loved ones, okay? Tell us more, Spirit. Where are pile number 2s headed? Where are pile number 2s headed? I'm going to take the cards that flip out. Where are pile number 2s headed, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Look at this. You just, come on. Card number 4, authority. What did I say earlier? Oh my gosh. Didn't I say authority? Here with the judgment card, that's trippy. Oh my goodness. So you're staking your claims. Is that how you put that? Maybe you're staking your claims. I don't know. You could be seeing 444 a lot lately. Again, 444 means guidance. Okay. Your angels, ancestors, and guides are with you right now. So you're becoming an authority. Like I said earlier, that's so trippy, pile number ones. Y'all are becoming the authority. Okay. And you've been doing something for a while now, and now you're what it is that you have built has come to stay, okay? Bottom of the deck, we also have card number 9, solitude, Virgo energy. So you all could be in the lab right now, right? I jokingly say the lab because, you know, a lot of rappers, they'd be like, oh, I'm in the lab. You know what I'm saying? You know, just being silly. But honestly, you guys could be taking like a state of pulling back and being in your domain so you can create. That's what I'm getting. You guys could be sitting in this summer or sitting in for the rest of the year because you're creating, you're making manifest what it is that you want to happen, what it is that you want to make manifest, right? I think that's beautiful energy. So let's see. I'm going to pick a couple more cards here, and then we're going to conclude your reading. Tell us more, Spirit. Where else is our pile number 1's advice, guidance, and wisdom for our pile number 1s in regards to where they are currently and where are they headed, Spirit? Advice, guidance, and wisdom for our pile number 1s. Advice, guidance, and wisdom in regards to where are they currently and where are they headed. So look, we have the title card, so I'm going to put that there. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 1s. Where are they at currently? Where are pile number 1s at currently? Look at this. Seeing it clearly. You're seeing it all clearly. You see the vision and you've built upon the vision, right? So where are they headed now, Spirit? Okay, I'm just going to take these 2 cards. Heart chakra and protect yourself, okay? So I feel like, again, what did I say about the Queen of Cups? Vulnerability. You're opening up your heart because you have to be open in order for things to make manifest. You have to be open to new opportunities, ideas, experiences in order for things to kind of like work out for you, okay? God, spirit source energy only gives us what we can handle and what we want to handle, right? If we're open to the idea of handling a situation, God, spirit source energy will give it to us. I feel like you've been kind of guarded, right? You've been wanting to protect yourself, protect your energy, but it's almost like, well, how can I do that and maintain, how can I open up it, but also maintain boundaries, right? How can I open up my heart space, but also maintain boundaries? Go outside. I feel like God's spirit source energy is telling you, go outside, meet new people, network, connect with folks, right? And that's where you're headed because you're seeing things clearly. You're seeing how God's spirit source energy is allowing you to manifest to really new heights right now. So I feel like you're trying to, or you're doing it, right? You're taking those steps in the right directions to have a favorable outcome to where it is that you're going, right? But I feel like you're really compounding upon what you're doing to be an authority in your field, okay? So let's see. I do want to, what cards do I want to pick? Okay, so I'm going to use the Soul Journey Tarot to complete your reading, pile number 1s. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Let's cleanse this deck. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. For giving our pile number ones clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to end pile number one's reading. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to end our pile number one's readings. What do our pile number ones need to know moving forward, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Okay, so I'm only going to take those two cards. So we have envy, and it says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay. And then we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Here's what I'm getting, pile number ones. Before I begin, we have at the bottom of the deck, judgment. Okay, it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. That's so funny. Challenges are literally addressed in all of these three cards. So what I'm getting is that for some reason, I'm not feeling this envy emanating from you. But if this envy is emanating from you, know that, everyone has their different adversities that they need to go through, right? That things are challenging for them. So if maybe you're in a state of envy, definitely unpack that, lean into it, and understand why you feel the way you feel, right? Even though pile number ones, for some reason, I'm not feeling this envy coming from you. I feel like you all have, this is almost like your line of work, right? Not saying that you are incapable of feeling envy, because you're a human being. So of course, you're going to feel those natural emotions that human beings do, right? But again, I feel like if this is your line of work, or you have this spiritual endowment, which you seem to be pretty wise, I don't think this envy is coming from you. But if it is, definitely address it, sit in it, and just know that it's okay to have envy as long as you're not acting on that envy. It's a natural human emotion, right? Like I said, I don't know if this was in a personal reading or if this was in a general reading, but that was trippy. But if this was in a general reading, but Robert Greene, the author of 48 Laws of Power and The Art of Seduction and a lot of other brilliant books, made the differentiates passive envy from active envy. Passive envy is something that we all feel, maybe you can think about if you go on Instagram or whatever, Facebook. I don't go on Facebook, but if y'all go on Instagram or even TikTok, right? And you see people, you're like, oh my God, their life is so extravagant. Why can't I be on these big boats and vacations? That's passive envy. You see it, you're like, I wish I was doing that with my friends or my family, right? But you kind of just let it go, you just move forward. Active envy is feeling that, but then also going out of your way to comment, make a kind of shady comment towards someone, or do something kind of shady just to let them know that maybe you're judging them, or you are envious in a roundabout way, right? So that's okay. But passive envy is okay, but you don't want to perpetuate it with taking that extra step, right? So maybe sit on what is why you're feeling the way you're feeling, and why do you think that everyone else can attain certain things and you can't, right? But what I'm really getting here is someone who's going through something could be envious of you, right? Could maybe be taking it a step further, maybe saying certain things to you that are kind of out of pocket or out of line because they feel this way, and maybe it's so deeply ingrained in them that they just say it. They don't even actually realize what it is that they're doing, right? And I feel like, with that being said, it's okay. Allow them to vent, and know in your heart that everyone has different challenges. Everyone's the same. Nobody is above or beneath anyone. Everyone has the same. It's almost like, we're individuals, but we all go through similar challenges and adversities, whether at the super end of the spectrum or at the super high of the spectrum, or even in between, right? But knowing that it's okay, and just to move forward with growth and prosperity. And even at the bottom of the deck, judgment card, don't judge yourself or don't judge others. Just know, keep an eye on what's going on, see it for what it is, and then just kind of move forward. Okay, so that's really what I'm getting for you, pile number one. Amazing reading. I really love this energy. You guys are really going to be, collaborating, and I feel like even cooperating with partnerships and alliances, and it's really going to make you very happy and invigorated. Okay, so with that being said, pile number ones, I love you so much. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, give this reading a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. I love you so much, pile number ones, and I'll see you in our next readings. Bye. Hey, pile number twos, welcome back to your reading. So as you all could probably see already, I'm kind of switching it up in this reading. So we have your pile selection card in the center of your reading, and then we have 3 oracle cards for you, where you are currently on your path, where you're headed, and how did it all lead up to you being where you're at right now. Okay, so this is kind of like present, past, future. Okay, so here we go. So in regards to where pile number twos are currently on their path, is like there's a lot of like magic going on around you or in your environment, whether you see it or not, right? You all could probably be feeling a little weighted in energy too, just because there's so much going on in the etheric realm right now. And it's almost like off-putting. You're like, is this happening? Is this real? What's going on? And needless to say, you are not crazy. You're just awakening right now. You're feeling a lot of what's going on in the etheric realm. Some of you all could maybe consider yourselves empathic or light workers or something like that. So it's almost like you're feeling this nudge, you're feeling this call, you're feeling this, maybe this call for healing or grounded energy or something along those lines. Okay, so I definitely want to read out of the guidebook a little bit of this card, Clouds Mystical, for you all. Okay, so give me a second. Here we go. Okay, so let's begin. It says, a wonderful gateway has opened up for you and you are experiencing mystical occurrences. It says, do not discount these encounters as mere figments of your imagination. What you are witnessing is very real, so use your natural and psychic gifts to explore the esoteric realms. Allow the images you will see in the sky above and sorry about that. Allow the images you will see in the sky above and the loving voices you hear to gently guide you. As you become a visionary, wow, I love that. As you become a visionary, you will experience the elation of connecting with the supernatural. Free yourself from worry, find peace of mind through meditation, and journey with your guides and angels. Release control as you float into altered consciousness and defy laws of the physical. So many people aspire to a state of nirvana. You are on your way there. Wow, that is something else, pile number twos. So it says incantation. That's just something you can like repeat to yourself. It's like a mantra, and it could help to even conjure up these occurrences, okay? So it says incantation. A mystical kingdom exists in my mind. I seek the signs in the clouds, and there I shall find a touch and a whisper, the call of my name, as the clouds lift me higher, and there I shall reign. I love this. Oh my gosh. So it says other divinatory meanings. Your imagination is key. What you are experiencing is real. Practice daily meditation. You are a spiritual teacher. Your guides are trying to tell you something important. Learn how to tune into the world of spirit. You are a natural psychic. So it's interesting. I know as a reader, I watch tons of readings. So I know a lot of you all could have your own YouTube channels or be tarot readers or just read cards for yourself at home, for yourself, friends, family. So lean into this. Y'all are natural psychics. Y'all are natural possessors of these embedded talents of your intuition. Okay, so lean into that. Also, pile number two, you might find some messages in pile number ones as well, just because I'm getting the sense that these two readings are tied. But I digress. Let's move forward with your oracle cards here. Okay, so. Oh man, so we have where you are currently, the mask, okay? So this is where you are currently. You can't make this up. Oh my God, please go see pile number one. I'm shooketh. I'm shooketh, pile number 2. So anyways, we have the mystic, okay, where you've been, kind of. And we have not only the mystic, but we have clouds with mystical. So y'all are magic. Y'all are unicorns. You are the magics, the magicians of the readings, okay? And let's see where you're headed. The eternal child. Wow. I love this. Pile number 2s. I love this for you. I kind of want to read a little bit. Okay, you know what? Let me calm down. Let me simmer. simmer. So where you are currently is you are becoming more authentically you. You don't care about what people think of you, what people, think that you ought to be, what you ought to do. I feel like you're releasing this masquerade from yourself. You're taking off the mask. You're being yourself authentically. And even if that taps into your shadow self, your darker side, you don't care, because it's about integrating both. It's not about white or black. It's about that gray area in between, right? The mystic, the mysticism that, this world also holds and that we have the capacity to experience, right? So I feel like I'm getting future mask off, effort mask off. Like, I don't care what people think about me. I'm being me for the first time in my life, and I'm doing so authentically, and I'm just moving forward, right? And I felt that has come because where you are now comes because you have delved into the unknown. You have delved into the mysteries of life and wanting to know more about life as it pertains to who you are, who you really are intrinsically, not who you identify on this 3D plane of existence, but who you are as a spiritual being, as a omnipotent being, right? And with the eternal child, I have a feeling like where you're headed is like glory, is freedom, right? Is a lot of the freedom that children experience just from being in their youth, right? From that almost like that experience of innocence, that naivete. You are reintroducing yourself to the world in a very like auspicious, vulnerable, but like fun way. You know what I'm saying? Certain things could be taking manifest that you only dreamt of as a child, right? The eternal child is something we all seek to possess and to, consistently be intertwined with, right? They say you're only as old as how you feel, right? So if you feel like a child, if you feel like you're this innocent person, you don't become that cynic, right? That kind of like puts a damper on our dreams and like where we would want to be in life and where we would want to see how our lives progress, right? I just want to read a little bit to y'all because I love this. I'm loving this energy of this reading, and I'm kind of loving like switching it up because it's actually invigorating me a little bit as well. So I do want to read a little bit. So this is a Self, the Eternal Child, 69. So let's read the mask first. So it's tools, 187. So let's see. Okay, so we have the mask here. Let's read a little bit into this. It says the mask, the persona, the performance, the reveal, okay? It says we often think of a mask as something that conceals our identity. Dang, that said something about identity. It says, yet contemplate the possibility that the mask permits our true identity to be revealed. It allows. The mask gives voice to that which was previously rejected. When this card appears, enact the side of you that is seeking expression, yet was never given a role to play on the stage of your life. You are in the realm of theater, so anything is possible. Speak with the other's voice, embody the other's limbs. You are taking part in the ritual of expanding the self. There may be mischief and deception around, and others may be trying on new masks too. No one is sure who is who. It's likely you've become so attached to a single mask that you need to fall face forward into this perception, bending time. Trust it. Wow. It says when light reveals what has been suppressed, and it says when dark further conceals what is rejected, okay? So it says, as the Zen koan suggests, meditate on your original face, the one you had before your mother and father were born. It says, think of a mask or a costume you wore that felt empowering, marvelous, or fun. Who was it? Who was it? Sorry, who was it you were being? Is that who still within you? I love this. So yeah, the eternal child. So I have a feel like it's, I have a feeling right now, pile number twos, that it, I'm so sorry. There's something going on. Oh my God, around my complex. So sorry about that. But I have a feeling that like it's playtime. Like you're almost like you've tapped in so much to the mysticism that is you as a person, as an entity, that it's playtime. You're able to like wear the mask, so to speak, perform who you want to be, right? Change your identity, right? And I think I said this in pile number ones as well. Sorry, yeah. So you have this capacity to really tap into like a time of joy, a time of play, a time of really like beauty and transference to who you want to be. And you don't have to just be one person. We're not a monolith, right? As a entity, we can grow and expand and and contract and release different sides of our personality in regards to who we want to be, right? And okay, in regards to who you want to be and who you want to make manifest at this time. So I think this is fantastic. And with the eternal child, I just feel like you're about to, it's about to be a new time of play, of the spotlight being on you, attention, rewards, just bliss, so to speak, okay? So let's pull some more cards. Pile number twos, okay? Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. For giving pile number two clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. Where are our pile number twos currently at on their journey, and where are they headed? Look at this. First card coming out the deck, Nine of Cups. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number twos. Where are pile number twos at in their journey, and where are they headed, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have a lot of cards. Let me just sort these out here. Okay. Okay, and we have some that came out here. I think we have one more that flipped its head. See if I can find it. Yep, there we go. Okay, so let's tidy these up, pile number twos. There we go. Okay, pile number two. So we're back. Okay, so let's begin. We have at the bottom of the deck the moon card. So I was feeling that like there has been a sense of illusion or elusiveness with either you or someone else, okay? But I have a feeling where you're headed now, it's almost like only time will tell. And I say that because think about it, even the moon. At nighttime, we can see certain things, but we can't see everything because the moon is like a spotlight, but it's almost a dim spotlight, right? Whereas the sun, it reveals everything. The moon kind of conceals certain things, right? So I have a feeling there's a lot about to be brought onto the surface, right? That maybe you hadn't realized, or maybe certain things regarding a manifestation. I say that because certain people use the moon, especially mystics, right? Use the moon to manifest. And look at how in deep contemplation this moon looks like, right? It's almost like getting ready for something, bracing itself for what's to come, okay? But yeah, so I have a feeling like you're just getting ready to do the big reveal, right? The big reveal, as it would suggest with that mask card, okay? So let's list off your cards. We have the Nine of Cups, the Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Tower, the Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Sun, and the Two of Swords. Starting from, where you're currently at right now is the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. It's almost like just what a place to be, right? What a place to be. You're feeling good. You're feeling independent. You're feeling like you have everything off those proverbial boxes checked off. You have even certain luxuries that a lot of people may not have at this current moment. You have, right? You also have the capacity of knowing how much to give to people versus how much to also store in for yourself, which you can see by the Six Pentacles being over here and then the Three Pentacles stashed away. The Six Pentacles is the Nine of Pentacles, and the Three is things that they don't mind giving away, or like just giving to others, right? Which kind of like ties into a state of balance and harmony, but for keeping a lot to yourself as well in a good way, right? Keeping your reserves up. With the Seven of Cups, I have a feeling that a lot is about to be offered to you. There's going to be a lot of options. Some great, some, you would rather pass on. But I feel like there's a certain level of being able to discern how to choose in proper decision making, right? That's coming in for you with all these options and these dreams manifesting, these dreams coming true here as well, that the Seven of Cups could represent also. A lot of dreams being offered to you, things that you once imagined are now, it's almost like being handed to you right now, right? So going back from maybe where you've come from with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Wands, maybe you at a certain point were a little fickle about what it was exactly that you wanted, where it was that, where you were going, maybe having all of your ducks in a row, maybe even feeling satisfied with the things that you were getting. You were starting to feel like, well, what is going to satisfy me? What is going to satiate me? What is going to make me feel contented? You were kind of maybe on the fence about it, going back and forth. And I feel like now you are in that space of like the big reveal, like, okay, I know what I want. I have it already. You know what I'm saying? So where do I go now? Where does that leave me, right? With the Hermit and the Queen of Swords, I feel like maybe in the most recent past, you also could have really went inwards to confront yourself, right? That's really what I'm getting with this Queen of Swords and the Hermit card. You could have also been dealing with an air sign, air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, okay? But what I'm getting is that higher self was talking to maybe like you now, or maybe you being able to delegate to yourself what it is that you need, whether you need solitude, whether you need rest, whether you need to look more objectively at a certain situation. You're almost like communicating with your higher self. You and your higher self were in a complete alignment to a certain degree in the recent past, right? There was a confrontation that the higher self wanted to have with you, or like a conversation that the higher self wanted to have with you, and you did so very well. Okay. You're learning through past experiences. You're putting a spotlight on your past experiences so you can grow as a person. Also, 999, pile number twos, 999. I knew there was another 9 in here somewhere, literally right next to each other, 999. So I think I said earlier, some of you all might, identify yourself as light workers or something like that. Look up the number 999, because I think that can be very informative for you all at this point in time. So with the Page of Swords and the Sun, okay, I feel like something has sparked your curiosity because something was revealed to you, okay? This could be maybe a change of focus, or a change of pace, or a change of perspective due to what was revealed to you, right? And you being ready. You being on the ready for whatever that was, the truth that came out, the big reveal, so to speak, right? Because something was hiding in plain sight for a long time, And I feel like maybe you weren't ready, but you got ready with the Page of Swords, okay? Someone could also be, you know, keeping a close eye on you. This could be a Leo, doesn't have to be, but this could be someone watching you just in your glory, just basking in your glory. Someone could be keeping a close eye on you, almost like celebrity status. Like, I don't know why that just wanted to come out, but watching you kind of like with the spotlight on you, with the attention on you, okay? Someone could be paying attention to you pretty closely, pile number 2s, okay? And with the Tower and the 2 of Swords, I have a feeling like you had to make a decision. There was like this aha moment, maybe something, it was the big reveal. And now you have to center yourself and decide what you're going to do, which way you're going to take, right? And peacefully, you know what I'm saying? Although this Tower moment kind of happened, it was for your own good. It was so you can kind of like center yourself and focus in your mind's eye on what it is that you need to do, especially with maintaining your boundaries. And in this case, pile number 2s, I don't really see like, oh, boundaries from this person, but boundaries that you set in place with yourself as well. Like, you know what? Don't get super hyper overwhelmed by this situation that happened, maybe this Tower moment that happened. Breathe, right? Focus on your breath, breathe, and then come at it from a centered place rather than a place of panic, a place of worry, confusion, things of that nature. So you really are growing, pile number 2s, okay? You really are growing. And, you know, I have a feeling that it's going to work out in your benefit because you have procured and taken certain measures that you've implemented in the recent past to be calm and cool and collected when you make certain decisions, or when you're, you know, faced with a certain upheaval or like this impact, right? So let's pull some more cards. Okay, let's see. So thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for blessing pile number 2s with clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. Where are our pile number 2s currently at on their journey, Spirit? One card. Where are pile number 2s currently at on their journey, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Oh my goodness. Card number 4, you're the authority. You basically are, you can go any which way, pile number 4s, because you make your own rules. You are the authority, okay? You all could be at a state of junction to where you have to, you are the authority. Look at these. Look at this. Hands crossed. You paid the cost to be the boss. Now you're the boss. Now you have to do what bosses do. Now you have to make certain requirements of yourself. That's what I'm saying. This is like really you versus you energy. This is you confronting yourself and being able to, what is it called? Being able to adhere to the call of duty. Whatever it is that you need to do right now, you're about to do it because you're in control of your life. You're in control of yourself right now, whether you all are your own bosses or whether you all, you know, maybe have been able to make certain requirements for yourself or put yourself in a certain state. I have a feeling you're the boss right now. Okay, so where are you headed? You're very balanced right now too. Card number 4. Where is our pile number 2's headed right now, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Please go check out pile number 1's. Ooh, card number 2. And this is like the 2 of Wands energy, right? Corresponding. So you're waiting. You almost feel like you might be spinning your wheels a little, but you're waiting for something to grow into its full manifestation stages because you've planned it. Basically, you're just waiting for your manifestation. You're waiting, right? And you're still doing the work, right? You see how they're kind of just going with the flow, just walking around the course and waiting until, you know, the tree is fully developed. But I feel like with the 2 of Wands, you've been planning. You're on the right track. You're still on the right course, okay? You're just kind of like laying in wait. Or where you're headed is it's going to be growth, expansion, but also knowing that you really have the world in the palm of your hands, and you're just really, only time will tell, right? But this is a good time will tell you. It's still saying that even in the future, you're still going to be on the proper course. Keep moving forward, okay? So let's pull some more cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. Advice, guidance, and wisdom for our pile number 2s. Where are they at currently in their journey, and where are they headed? Where are pile number 2s currently at in their journey? And where are they headed? Where are pile number 2s currently at? Manifest it. What did I say? Oh my goodness, this is trippy. Pile number 2s. This is trippy. Manifest it. You're manifesting it as we speak. This is where you're at. You're pulling rabbits out of a hat and such. You know what I'm saying? You're the boss. You're able to manifest almost at the drop of a dime. I feel like in the recent past, you knew this, right? It was almost like, well, yeah, I can, but what is it that I want? Why am I so fickle? I have to be certain. And I feel like as a master manifestor, you also realize, okay, there's a level of certainty that I have to possess in regards to what it is that I want and where it is that I'm going, right? And I have a feeling now, I know what I want and I know where I'm going, right? So now it's able to manifest. And find your blessings at the bottom of the deck. Like, you can't make this up. You're looking in every nook and cranny of your situation in regards to your blessings and where they're coming in from, okay? So where are pile number 2s headed now, Spirit? Where are pile number 2s headed? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Where are pile number 2s headed, Spirit? Okay. Where are pile number 2s headed, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Okay, we got 2 cards. Bottom of the deck, seeing it clearly. Boom. You have a certain amount of clarity within where you're headed, so now you're able to do so. Ooh, yeah. You're fun time. Look, crystal healing and let loose. This is where you're headed, pile number 2s. You've done the healing process. You've done the healing journey. I feel like you've went within. Now it's time to let loose. Shake a tail feather, so to speak. Have some fun. Oh my God. I love this energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. Did we pull the Moon Energy deck? I can't remember. Okay, well, we're going to do it today anyway, so let's pull some more cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Tell us more. What else does our pile number 2s need to know? Where are they currently at in their journey, and where are they headed, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. Advice, guidance, and wisdom. So we have balance, spirituality with practicality. Oh my goodness. I said something about this either in pile number 1 or pile number 2. So full moon in Pisces. Some of you all could be water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, so did this flip out? I'm going to show you guys this card, and I'm probably going to leave it here, but I want to pick another card. It says the answers that you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. So some type of answers that you've been seeking or trying to manifest could be coming in, maybe through a Gemini. So let's see. Let's put this here. Where are pile number 2s headed, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. Where are they headed? Look at how that got caught in there. It just wanted to make it apparent to you. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Exactly. Exactly. Pile number. Look at this. A new romantic cycle begins. Yeah, you're going to have fun. Oh my gosh. If you've been manifesting fun, you're about to have fun. Pile number 2s, okay? Your hard work is paying off. Keep going. Keep being resilient. Keep doing you, because what you seek is seeking you, and you're about to manifest everything that you've been wanting and more. I'm serious. Like, I'm telling you guys, you're about to manifest. Your hard work is paying off. Keep going, okay? Even if it doesn't feel like it, just wait and see. That's all I can really say, okay? So let's pull some last cards to end your reading. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate Advice, guidance, and wisdom to end our pile number 2's readings. Clear, concise, accurate advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude our pile number 2's reading. What do pile number 2's need to know? We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I feel like have pride about how far you've come and where you're going, right? So have pride about where you are now and where you're headed, because you've learned so much along the ways, pile number 2's. One more card, Spirit. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude pile number 2's reading. Look at this. Friendship. Oh my goodness. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So this could be even acknowledging how far you've come with someone else. Yeah, this could also mean like maybe a friend of yours is about to take off that mask of like pride or something like that and come and talk to you. Because I see with the Hermit card and the Queen of Swords, it looks like a confrontation happening, okay, with the Hermit card and the Queen of Swords. So maybe someone is kind of like humbling themselves to come to you, to like reach out to you, to, you know, maybe extend an offer of like something, right? Maybe reconciliation or something along those matters. But what I'm getting is that maybe, you know, you could even really be shrugging off your pride. Maybe you like your alone time and things of that nature, but you know, like connecting with people and building fruitful connections right now will definitely pay off in the long run. So maybe you're mustering up the energy and the strength to connect with a lot of the people, the good people in your life, right? As well, pile number 2's, okay? So amazing energy, pile number 2's. I love you all so much. And with that being said, my dreamy dreamers, that is the end of your reading. If you like this reading, if you, resonated with this message, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone else who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. Again, my dreamy dreamers, I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next readings. Bye. Hey, pile number 3's, welcome back to your reading. So as you can see, it's like a little different kind of impromptu sort of thing. I got 3 oracle cards, and here is your pile selection card. We're going to go into your pile selection really quick, and then we're going to do the oracles, and then we're going to do your 10 card spread and then pull more cards. Okay, so let's begin. You all chose dreams and incubation. Okay, so I feel like you all have been plotting and planning, almost like in the dream realm, right? So on the 4D and the 5D, I feel like a lot of your angels, ancestors, and guides, God, spirit, source, energy is coming to you in your dreams with answers to your questions. You all could also be doing subconscious reprogramming at this time and like asking yourself pertinent questions before you head off to sleep, and the answers being revealed to you either in dreams or in waking life upon, the next day or something like that. So I'm also going to read to you what's in this guidebook. So let's see. Okay, so let's begin. So it says dreams incubation. It says the answers you seek come to you in your dreams. Exactly. They are presented through images, stories, as well as visitations from deceased loved ones and from your guides. Excuse me. It says find solutions to your questions and evolve spiritually by practicing dream incubation. Oh my God, this is literally everything I just said. This is trippy. Before going to sleep, plant a mental intention that you will dream about a specific topic. Focusing your attention in this way will put you in charge of your dreams. As you're sleeping, consciousness becomes aware that you are dreaming. You are more able to manipulate imagery and experiences, change outcomes in your reality, and travel through the dimensions of the esoteric planes, dreaming your dreams awake. Wow. So here's the incantation. It says, in and out, I gently drift through dreams of scenes I slowly sift. Gods and queens appear to me. Their messages now I clearly see. So it says other divinatory meanings. Take time out to rest. Keep a dream journal. Your dreams are significant. Investigate an occurring dream, buy a dream interpretation book. A loved one is trying to connect with you through your dreams. Also, you all could be in a season of incubation, right? So maybe like or hibernation, right? Also, you could be catching up on rest, catching up on much needed rest, almost like Empress energy. Being in the receptive mode, allowing things to come to you versus you coming to them as well is also what I'm getting here. But again, pile number 3s, I digress. Let's see, where are you currently now in your where are you currently now? Where are you at currently? Okay, sorry about that. So we have the castle. I love it. And look, this princess's or like this feminine's eye is closed. So it's almost like you're dreaming, you're living in your dream state. You are the living dream and the embodiment of what you've been wanting, right? We're going to get back to this card though. So let's see how you got here, okay? Gnosis. Oh my goodness, you were led here, babes. You were led here by the love and the grace of God, okay? And it's interesting because I am doing this on a full moon, and there's the moon, there's the full moon, boom, right here. And it's almost like something is going in full circle, right? You're being allowed to spread your wings and fly. So let's see now where you're headed. The Starborn. You cannot make this stuff up. Oh my goodness. You're about to manifest your wildest dreams. You're here right now sitting pretty. This is all, it's not Empress energy, but it's almost Empress energy. I would rather kind of say the Starborn was Empress energy just because it's card number 3, but not necessarily speaking, right? So these are beautiful cards, pile number 3s, okay? You're about to start living your dreams. I feel like you're about to wake up to a dream or something like that as well with all this, and it was divinely guided, it was divinely orchestrated for you to get here, okay? Ooh, child. Okay, so let's read a little bit from the guidebook as it pertains to the castle. Ooh, also, okay, let's just read. Okay, 149. Wow, this is freaking beautiful. Okay, so I might read the whole thing, but I don't know. So it says the castle, the palace, the penthouse, the fortress, okay? I'll read the whole thing. Okay, so it says, no wonder fairy tales tell of sleeping princesses, OMG. Oh my God, of sleeping princesses within castle walls. Like most archetypes, the castle is loaded with duality. It represents abundant riches, seductive fantasies, ornate wonders, and lavish adornments, yet the walls are thick, cold, and shadowy. This card points to a tendency to hold on to possessions, quite possibly a literal home or position that project the image of achievement, while the soul longs to run barefoot in the forest, leaving it all behind. At times we must settle down, yet the castle lulls us with its spells of materialism, and we fall asleep to our deepest dreams. The castle can be a motivating force, an enchanting goal to travel toward, but it is best not to linger within its walls of decadent deception for too long. Wow. So I'm just going to leave it at that, because what I'm getting is that you're breaking out of something. You're breaking out of your shell. Look at this. Look at this egg cracked. You're breaking out of your shell. You're coming out of the castle walls per se, and you're about to start living your dreams out loud, right? You're even about to start showing people how amazing your life is, and not in like a gluttonous, well, look at me type of way, but like you're going to start showing others how good your life, how good you've made your life, and how good God, Spirit, Source, Energy, alongside the co-creation that you've done with God, Spirit, Source, Energy, how you've conducted this life, and also share with others how they could break free and do it for themselves as well, right? You're about to show people how your manifestations and how your dreams have worked for you, okay? I want to read a little bit of the Starborn. Gnosis is just God's love and favor towards you also. Or you know, the belief, the thing or the belief system that you're more accustomed to, their favor, its favor around you, right? So let's see. Oh my goodness. So Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. Innermost knowing, mystic truths. Oh my God, the mysticism here is unparalleled. Yeah, so you're feeling this, you know it to be true. So that's agape, God's love, sorry. But gnosis is inner knowing and mystic truths, okay? Yeah, contemplating the mystery, unanswerable questions. You know certain things are coming into you. You have a knowing, a deep, profound knowing, but it's almost like you can't really explain the beauty that's happening for you, right? So let's go back to Starborn. Uno momento. We got card number 67. Yeah, the divine child, the star, the destined, the star child, the destined. Oof. Ooh, child. Yeah, so it says, an elusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself towards a future that is beyond the mundane. That's all. That's it. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, you've been having this deep knowing that you're about to fulfill your innermost desires, pile number 3s, excuse me, and it's coming into fruition for you. So just, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is amazing. This is a freaking amazing, okay? So we're going to put this card here and pull your 10 card spread. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for giving pile number 3s clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit. Where are our pile number 3s currently, and where are they headed? Where are our pile number 3s currently? And where are they headed? You seen that? Y'all seen that? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Where are pile number 3s at currently versus where are they headed, Spirit? Okay, so we have, thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Where are pile number 3s at currently versus where are they headed? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. Okay, so we got boom, boom, one more card, Spirit. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, let's straighten these up a bit. I'm really getting that movie A Star is Born. We have the star at the bottom of the deck. This is so trippy. So let's just begin. Let's begin pile number 3. We have the star at the bottom of the deck. Come on. We have the star born and the star. Like, you are about to blossom and be illuminated to higher and higher heights. Pile number 3s. Congratulations in advance. And I have a feeling because you trusted your inner knowing. You trusted and you followed that North Star, right? That guiding force within you. Your inner knowing, your inner, your Christ consciousness, so to speak, okay? So there's wish fulfillment on the horizon. You've healed, you've done the work, you continue to do the work, and thus you're going to be rewarded for such, okay? So let's list off these cards. We have the Sun, best card in the deck, first card in the deck, so the most powerful energy in this spread as of right now. So we have the Sun, the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, the Lovers, the 6 of Swords, we have the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, we have the 7 of Wands, King of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. In the center of your reading, where you are now, you are moving forward on your path. You're moving forward and you're using your will and your strength to do so. You're also standing up for yourself and fighting for your convictions, standing up for what you believe and what you know, like you know in your heart of hearts about your path and where it's leading you. And it's leading you somewhere magnanimous, beautiful, Ooh, child, it's welling me up with emotion right now. How well you're doing, and how willing and able you are to stand up for your convictions and really stay the course. Pile number threes. Congratulations. There's a victory here, and you fought long and hard for it, and now it's your time to shine. Okay. I feel like with the Sun card and the Five of Cups, I feel like this has come to you because even in the face of adversity, you've always looked towards optimism. You've always looked towards the bright side, okay? Maybe this is Jupiter transiting your sign, or you could be a Sagittarius. I know the sun stands for Leo, but when I think of optimism, I do think of Jupiter, and I do think of Sagittarius. I feel like Leos, they're rather optimistic too, but that's besides the point. It's like triumph through adversity. It's almost like walking in the light despite how maybe you might feel inside. You're negating that negative feeling and that, I've lost so much, and you're turning your back. You're instead of turning your back towards what you have, you're turning your back towards what you've lost, and you're picking up what you have and headed towards the sun, headed towards that optimism, that strength, that vitality, that growth. And you're doing so even despite how you might feel, how you felt in the past. You kept pushing, you kept going, you kept seeing the light of a situation. With the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords, I have a feeling you're just cutting out the things that are fickle to you or fickle about you. You're ending everything and with anyone who runs amok in and out of your life, who are, maybe uncertain about you or whatever. You're leaving that behind. You're also leaving behind uncertainty or fickleness, okay, of being lukewarm, so to speak, right? You're either hot or cold. And I know sometimes these could be used interchangeably. But it's either you're going to do something or not. You're not going to be fickle anymore. You're not going to ride the fence, so to speak. You're ending that, okay? You could have also been ending something with someone who treated you like an option, or, something along those lines as well, if you don't resonate with the first message, okay? With the Lovers and the King of Cups, I feel like you have made the decision to stand in your emotional mastery, right? I feel like you have grown a lot emotionally. You don't make impulsive decisions anymore as well. You really maybe you might make decisions quick, but you're slow to change them, right? So you'll work with people, places, and things that work with you, right? And I feel like you have a good strategic emotional face, right? Like you're able to wear a mask or to endure something just so that you're able to not maybe put all of your heart on your sleeve, so to speak. Okay. You may or you may not, but one thing I'm getting with the King of Cups is very emotionally intelligent. They've mastered their emotions. So they're able to put that brave face on when it's time to, and then be vulnerable also in the same token when it's time to do that as well. And you all could have made this decision in accordance to like a soulmate connection. But if not, you're making those proper decisions, not stemming simply from emotion, but like the emotional intelligence part of it. Not being led by your emotions, but leading your emotions, right? And with the Six of Swords and the Queen of Cups, and it's interesting because we have divine counterparts here. I have a feeling, you are feeling this peace of mind. You're feeling loved. You're feeling guided towards helping others and being nurturing and compassionate towards others as you would like them to be towards you. And I have a feeling this is it's really manifesting very beautifully in your lives right now, pile number threes. You deserve it because you've really worked hard on your mindset. You've worked hard towards this inner knowing that you've been wanting to exude for some time now. I feel like this is a long time coming, and it's here. It's here, okay? So let's pull some more cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for providing our pile number threes with clear, concise, accurate messages. Who are pile number threes currently, Spirit? Who are our pile number threes at this current part in their journey, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Who are pile number threes at this current stage in their journeys. Look at this. Yeah, movement, choices, decisions. Yeah. This is like Two of Pentacles energy is what I'm getting. You're juggling a lot of decision making, how you're going to move, the choices that you're going to make, and you're doing so very well. And also this is in contrast to how you feel, right? So certain times you have to balance that emotionality with the movement, with how you're moving, the choices you're making, and the decisions that you're reaching, right? And I feel like you're doing so very, very beautifully. And there could be a lot opened up to you now as well, opportunities, but you're making these decisions in conjunction to your intuition and how you need to be moving right now, right? Okay, so where are our pile number 3s headed on their path, Spirit? Where are they headed to on their path, Spirit? And we have card number 4, rest and rejuvenate. So I have a feeling you could be taking some time out to be in a deep contemplative, a deep meditative state, just to make sure that you're going to be moving in the right direction, okay? Yeah. To ensure that you're making decisions not just from your ego or from like exactly just what you want, but that's going to be efficient for everyone else in the process. That's going to be of everyone's higher good. That's going to be mutually beneficial, right? And I feel like you're not resting on your laurels. You're actually taking to God, spirit, source, energy, your higher self to answer these, right? You're going within the dream state. I love that. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. What other cards I want to pull? Let's do these ones. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck. Tell us more, Spirit. Okay, tell us more. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. What else do our pile number 3s need to know in regards to where they're currently headed? I mean, where are they currently on their path and where are they headed, Spirit? Tell us more. Where are pile number 3s currently on their path, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Thank you. So we have share your gifts. Yeah, I feel like you're sharing your gifts with the world. That's where you're at right now. And I feel like you're also encouraged to continue to share your gifts with the world. No matter what people say or what they don't understand or realize, you realize it. So that's all that matters. You and God, you know, God, spirit, source, energy, your higher self, made these gifts intrinsic to you before you were even, you know, came out of your mother's womb with these gifts. So it's almost like it's your destiny to share them. So tell us more, Spirit, advice, guidance, wisdom. Where are our pile number 3s headed on their path, Spirit? Where are they headed on their path, Spirit? Wow. It says get creative. Share your gifts and get creative. You're about to get very creative with the decisions you make and how, you know, your life is coming about. This is really, really beautiful. I feel like some of you guys are just going to be like you guys are going to be very innovative is what I'm getting. You're reaching a higher and higher heights. God, spirit, source, energy really has a direction that they want you to go in life, and it's going to be really fun for you. I feel like it's going to be like a ride you're going to love. Okay, we have at the bottom of the deck forgiveness. So I have a feeling this is going to come on the heels of you forgiving someone or letting something go, or like, you know, just forgiving yourself, or you know, giving yourself that forgiveness maybe that you expected from someone else at some time during your life. Okay, so let's see. Let's pull some more cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 3s. What else does pile number 3s need to know in regards to where they are and where they're going, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages, advice, guidance, and wisdom for pile number 3s, where they are and where they're going. So let's see. We have 2 cards here. So where you are, nothing will come of this situation, void of course, moon. And then where you're going, balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So I have a feeling if you've been going through a little turbulence or a little chaos or chaotic energy, pile number threes, you're releasing them. They're not gonna go on for long, okay? Nothing will come of this situation. So I think that's a good thing. And I feel like where you're going is you really are balancing spirituality with practicality here. You are being creative, but taking a business-like approach to your creativity so you can measure what you're getting done and as it's getting done in real time, right? And then we have at the bottom of the deck, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So I feel like you're releasing anything that doesn't serve you any longer. This is where this nothing will come of this situation. Whatever maybe challenges, obstacles, or negatives that have been going on in your life, they're not going to go on any further. You're releasing that. And you're starting to get back into the swing of things, into, yes, I'm creative. Yes, I'm a creative being. Yes, I have this spiritual component to me as a spiritual being. I am spiritual, you know what I'm saying? But you're also balancing that with the 3D, you know, as much as possible, just because as humans, that's kind of like not our plight, but that's just what comes with it, right? We're balancing with the 3D, although we live in the 4D, right? We're already assuming the wish fulfilled, but certain things you just kind of have to move through life and, you know, do so kind of like in the laws of the universe, right? So according to the Kabbalion, one law of the universe is don't jump off a high building because you will, you know what I'm saying? That's a part of the laws of the universe, gravity to a certain degree. Like you don't want to do that because then that's not going to end in your favor, right? What you want to do is see the vision, hold the vision, and just kind of almost like let your body do the course while you're dreaming. It's hard to explain, but yeah, you're taking the practical steps, right, in order to live the life, live your dreams in waking real time, if that makes sense. I really hope it does for you, pile number 3. So let's conclude your reading with advice, guidance, and wisdom. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude pile number 3 reading. Accurate advice, guidance, and wisdom for our pile number 3, Spirit, to conclude their reading. Okay, so we have empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. And then we have envy. It says, I'm the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. So maybe oh, look at this. Love this. Perseverance at the bottom of the deck. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So I feel like if you all have been feeling like you've been wanting to possess certain things that maybe you currently don't, but you've seen other people have empathy for them, have empathy for their journey and how long it's taken or how much it's taken for them to get to where they are now. Because a lot of the times we don't empathize with people. We only see the end product. We only see the end result. We don't see all the work that it took for them to get there. So if you are feeling envious or are feeling like, when is my turn? You know what I'm saying? Just have empathy for people, because then that will counteract that feeling of envy. However, you could be attaining a lot of things, a lot of your heart's desires at this moment. So if other people do have envy for you, or have envy for what you have, because that's the literal definition of envy. Jealousy is envy for you. Envy is, jealousy for what you have or possess, right? If other people are showing that to you, have empathy for them, because that will also counteract those feelings towards you, right? You send them good love and support and, understanding that they're going to get what their heart's content too, because not everyone wants the same thing. That's the beauty of options and variety, right? We all want different things. So I feel like if you have empathy for someone else right now who might feel like, oh, you're getting everything that you want right now, and I'm not, have empathy for them too, because that will counteract that, that will counteract their envy, and it will also bring in a lot more for them, you sending out good blessings and good tidings to them. Okay, so with that being said, pile number 3, I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers. You all are on an incredible trajectory towards an amazing future, so kudos. applause for you. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, pile number threes, please give this reading a big thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone else who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. Again, my dreamy dreamers, I love you so much, and I'll see you in our next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number fours, welcome back to your reading. So as you could probably tell, I'm doing something a tad bit different for today's reading. We're going to start with your pile selection card, and then we're going to go into your oracle cards. We're going to do a full 10 card spread, and then we're going to pull some more cards to unpack where you are currently on your journey and where you're headed, okay? So again, let's get into the pile selection card, which is aura observation. So pile number fours, I feel like you all have been like working on your energy, right? Working on your aura, working on like the energy that you give to people and that you receive from people as well, even as it pertains to certain boundaries you have to set in place to protect your energy that you've been working on, right? I feel like a lot of eyes are on you and you kind of feel that, right? So you have to do a double layer of protection as it pertains to your energy, right? Sometimes you could feel very lethargic and you wonder why, but I feel like a lot of you all who are viewing pile number four probably do a lot of maybe community work or outreach, or like you're notarized or known by like a lot of people who you may not even know, and things of that nature, and they could maybe think about you often or think about certain things that you've said, and you're kind of like just getting their energy, right? You're absorbing their energy. So I feel like what you're doing now is you're working on protecting, not just protecting your energy, but also putting an extra layer of protection around you so you won't have to feel imbued by other people's energy, if that makes sense, okay? So you're definitely protecting your aura here. I definitely do want to read to you this aura observation card really quick. So let's see. Okay, so here we go. So it says, aura observation. Wake up to what is really going on around you. Take a good long look at yourself and at others, for all is not what you have painted in your mind. There are underlying reasons for certain people in your life acting as though they have your best interests at heart, although they are actually not always sweetness and light. It says this wake-up call serves you well and asks you to look at areas of your life where you could improve things. Deepen investigation into situations please. Deepen investigation into situations you have previously skimmed over. Become the observer, watch and learn. Notice every detail in a person's mannerisms and energy, and soon you will be able to determine the bigger picture in all that you witness. Observe well, and the subtle truth will emanate clearly for you to determine. It says, incantation, as I take a look around, things aren't quite what I once found. The veil has lifted, eyes are bright, observing all with minute sight. That's so interesting, pile number four, because there has been a lot of indications and a lot of readings, whether you've probably been viewing other readers on YouTube or even doing your own readings, that like someone is like envious of you. Someone is like, they might be saying one thing, but really thinking a whole completely different other. So you might know this person, you might not know this person, but whatever the case is, I feel like you are putting that extra shield and protection around your energy and around your atmosphere at this time. So it says other divinatory meanings. Always ask the question, is this for my highest good? You will witness something important. Become more aware of signs and symbols that spirit brings you. Try to see good in others. You have a gift for sensing and seeing auras. So I'm getting, you're going to ask more questions. You're going to start to ask more questions of yourself and of the people around you too, because you want to know people's real intentions. And I feel like you'll kind of, know who this is, and you'll kind of get an implication of who this could be. Or maybe if it's your energy projecting off to someone, how you can cleanse your energy to best serve you for your highest good and the highest good of others. But without delay, I'm nosy right now. So I'm curious, what's going on? Let's see. Where are you currently on your journey, the ring. I love this. There's a gift, there's an offering, there is something very mystic in the atmosphere coming in for you. Where you have been, the fault line. Yeah, okay. So I like that. And then where you are currently going, the shaman. Yeah, you are on your path. You are on your way. This isn't you. Whoever is around you with without the purest intentions, and one that you've, sorry about that, pile number 4s. So whoever you're around that might not have your best intentions, that could be spying on you or like watching you closely, like maybe they've already kind of maneuvered out of your life. Okay, maybe that was a past thing, or like I was suggesting, this could be someone you know, or this may not be someone you know. But I do want to I do want to read a little bit of the ring for you because I love this. Okay, so the tools is 179, the ring. So let's see. Someone could be calling you up, ring, ring, ring. Okay, someone could be okay. Someone could be calling you up or something, and I feel like maybe you're gonna kind of have a side eye, like, what is this all about? 179. Nice. Okay, so let's just read a little bit of the ring for you, pile number 2. It says the ring is an image of connectedness. Rather than viewing life as linear, as a series of progressive achievements, the ring challenges us to sense the cyclical, infinite nature of our world and experiences. It says beginnings and endings fall by the wayside as we practice seeing ourselves as a part of the cosmic circularity of creation. For this reason, it's no surprise a ring is worn on the finger to represent eternal love that surpasses space, time, and worldly things. It says so much can be projected onto this archetypal image because it mimics the Earth's orbit around our great sun and the intimate bond between two lovers. It is the micro and the macro united. This card calls us to deepen connection with self, other, and the world at large. Meanwhile, there may be a literal ring waiting to adorn your finger. Very interesting. So it says, when light, connectedness, humility, and sacred cycles. When dark, unconscious, repetition, starving for connection. It says, take stock of the jewels you adorn yourself with. Watch out for the rings you wear out of habit that keep you connected to the old you. It says, study images of the mandala and the unus mundus, the Ouroboros, and the medicine wheel. So yeah, so I feel like you could be in a state of like a sacred cycle. I feel like it's lightness coming in, connectedness, humility, and sacred cycles. I feel like that's you, pile number 4, especially with aura observation. I feel like you've been observing certain things that could have been repurposed or recycled from the past, right? And you're just taking stock of things for sure. So let's see. I want to read a little bit of the shaman because I know at the fault line, there's something that's like ending. There's cracks in the surface of something, and maybe you're seeing that for what it is, right? You're just bearing witness to it all. So let's see the shaman, 93. Yeah, you're going inwards right now. You're discovering a lot of sacred truths within yourselves and as it pertains to others. And I don't think people really grasp how powerful you are and how much you can sense. I don't think people are really understanding that, right? So it says the shaman, the magi, the sorcerer, the medicine woman. 3 archetypal ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study, the mentor. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed towards the healing of self, the other, and the culture, the healer. Wow. And it says third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing psychic visions and old magic to leak into this world, the unseen. It says in this way, the shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred. Yeah, that's the ring. You're bridging the everyday and the sacred, right? Sacred cycles, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time. Yet where there is power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying their darkness. This card reminds us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world, okay? It says, when light, fearless student and practitioner, when dark, overpromises, blames, hurts self and others. So that's what I'm getting. I feel like you've come from this like this cracking of the surface, this cracking of the worldly 3D as we all know and observe it, right? And now you're like in space. You're like totally in the fourth and fifth dimension, pile number 4. Like, look, you can tell this is Earth's surface. This is the Earth's surface, right? Think about an earthquake. Think about the fault lines. Think about the cracks in the Earth's core. And you're being lifted up into space right now. You're being lifted up through, far surpassing the infinite, far surpassing the Earth's core, or the limitations that the sky, so to speak, on Earth presents to us, right? Wow, you're really, I'm getting that song. It's like a little TikTok song thing, working on my energy. Like that's the only part of it I know. But that's you've been really working on yourself, even if you wouldn't have deemed it such. You have, and you could really see through any cracks in the matrix right now, any cracks in the illusion right now. You see things for what they are, pile number 4s, and I feel like you've really endured the process to be able to do that too. So let's pull some more cards to delve deeper into this message. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for cleansing and blessing this deck, for providing pile number 4s with clear, concise, accurate messages for where are they currently on their path. Okay. And where are they headed, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4s. Where are pile number 4s currently on their path, and where are they headed? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we have 9 of Cups. We have 6 of Pentacles, baby. Okay, let's see. We have the Magician here. Boom. You're magic. You're the medicine man or woman, or the magician. You're the alchemist, pile number 4s. People better not mess with you. People better not mess with you. I think people maybe are even underestimating you, which is great. Let them underestimate you, because then you could show them better than you could tell them any day, you know? So let's pull some more cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Tell us more. Where are pile number 4s currently are in their journey versus where they're headed? Okay, tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4. Where are pile number 4s headed? Going. Where are pile number 4s currently, and where are they headed, Spirit? 2 more cards. Nice. One more card, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4s. One more card. One more card. Perfect. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands. Let's tidy these up here. Pile number 4s. Boom. There we go. Okay, great. Gravy. Okay, so let's begin. We have at the bottom of the deck the 4 of Wands. This could have something to do with your home life, something to do with your stability. You could also be seeing 1111 a lot lately, pile number 4s as well. Or this could be a long time coming financial freedom in any regard. Take it if it resonates, or how freedom resonates for you. I feel like you are leaving fear. You're leaving fear and going into possibility here. And I feel like 1111 is ushering you into a new initiation, or is initiating you into a whole new way of life, way of being, and things of that nature, right? So I digress. Let's move forward in your reading. We have the 4 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, the Magician, the 9 of Swords, 8 of Wands, the Lovers, Page of Cups, the Chariot, and the Tower. So in the center of your reading, we have the 6 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Like, you are literally, like, I feel like very blessed with a lot of good give and take relationships, a lot of good exchange. I feel like also you could be exchanging energies, or like minds for some reason, with other people right now, in its most balanced state, right? You could be attracting like-minded individuals to you. And I say this because the Page of Cups is a psychic card too. So it talks about intuition and heightened intuition. But also I feel like there is this certain like effortless give and take with the people around you right now, right? Learning when to give and learning when to withhold. And it's very effortless. It's very light. It's not weighing you down, right? You're taking it very lighthearted, even like a flirtative type of thing, like flirting with certain energies, okay? As it pertains to, you know, what you're manifesting, what you're bringing into existence right now, pile number 4s, okay? So even in the most recent past, the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, I feel like there could have been a lot of energy coming at you, but you were just chilling. Like almost like you were kind of in a state of wait, like you couldn't budge, but because there was so much energy coming your way. And that's what I'm saying. You could have a lot of eyes on you right now, pile number 4s, and not realize it and just have so much freaking energy coming your way to the point where it's exhausting you. You had to, right, in the recent past, had to take a beat, rest, because it was so much energy coming your way here, okay? So many downloads, so much like almost like telepathic communication. You didn't know what the hell was going on, excuse my French, but you had to take some time to gain clarity, right? With that Ace of Swords underneath this person here who's kind of sleeping in a meditative state. You weren't feeling too well with this 3 of Swords here, so you had to take the time to gain the clarity as to why. And I feel like that's what was going on. It was a lot of energy coming at you, almost at lightning speed. With the 9 of Cups and the Lovers, I have a feeling there was a wish fulfillment here with the love connection. This could have been someone sending you energies of love, right? Because in the Rider-Waite Tarot, we call these the arrows of love, right? This could have been what was kind of draining your energy, and you didn't realize that until that lover came in, until that soulmate connection came in, and you're like, okay, well, this is satisfying. This is actually exactly what I wanted, right? Or what I was looking for. You could also be satisfied with a decision you made to rest, right? Almost like to store up your energy. So when the timing was right, you were able to have that extra reservoir of energy there for you, right? So with the Magician and the Chariot, you're on your way. You're manifesting. You're the manifesting beast, okay? You're ready to take charge. You're ready to move forward with your destiny and your pursuits and your life, and you're manifesting the life of your dreams. And there's a victory here coming in soon. And I have a feeling that you've integrated that shadow self and, you know, the persona that you show the world, you've integrated both. And so now you're not spliced, right? You're not going into different directions. You're moving in accordance to where it is that you're wanting to go, because you're in a state of balance and harmony right now, especially with the 6 of Pentacles. You're in a state of lightheartedness, right? So with the 9 of Swords, in regards to kind of like where you're headed, this could be one of 2 options. You could be headed towards a dark night of the soul or something like that. But I have a feeling always with the 9 of Swords, I don't know if I got this from another reader or if I just got it from like reading about the tarot as it pertains to the 9 of Swords, but the 9 of Swords typically has as an indicator that it's not really you causing this anxiety, because that's the 8 of Swords, right? Self-imposed limitations. You know, you can easily free yourself of this, but it's almost the environment, the things going on around you that's waking you up at night. And with the Tower, there could be like something going on in society that's almost like penetrating your consciousness, because some of you, especially people who read tarot, especially, you know, our tarot readers out here in our community, could be inundated with a lot of psychic attacks or something like that, because we're open. We are. Like, we have to be honest with ourselves. Like, when we do these readings and we do these readings on the internet, we are susceptive? Is that even a word? We're opening ourselves up to. Hey, welcome back, pile number 4. So sorry, needed to make some space on my camera. So again, like I was saying, a lot of us who do readings, particularly online and even in person, even if as we develop our psychic abilities or whatever you want to call it, intuitive abilities, claircognizance, freaking instinct, whatever, with these cards, we're opening ourselves up to what comes with that. So this isn't to scare you, it's just facts. So protect yourselves. You know, I've had my friends who, you know, are into spirituality in this realm as well tell me to do the same thing. Like, hey, you need to be protecting yourselves when you're doing this reading, especially because you're doing it for a large sum of people who you don't know across the world, who you may not know their intentions or their energetic capacities or whatever, right? So I feel like more so what could be coming in is you manifesting a lot of your desires. But in doing that, this could be opening you up because you're so connected to the divine. That comes with the territory, right? Of having certain things come into your aura, or certain things penetrate to your aura if you are not taking the particular measures to protect yourself and to from psychic attacks. Like look at how this lightning bolt is kind of like coming directly towards the crown chakra, right? So exactly. So these could be just external forces in the environment, maybe certain energies that are just piercing through your conscious awareness right now, right? Or your subconscious awareness, or, you know, I think you kind of get the drift of where I'm going. So I digress. Let's pull some more cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for giving pile number 4's clear, concise, accurate messages. Where are pile number 4's currently on their journey, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4's in regards to where they currently are on their path, Spirit. Thank you. We have card number 1. Beautiful. Your passion is ignited. You're moving forward with great ideas and inspiration and an open heart, okay? So you're very open right now, pile number 4's. You're very susceptible to energies at this time, which is a good thing. It's not all bad, right? It's not all black and white. But the thing is to protect yourself because you're so open, because you're kind of vulnerable in your openness, all right? So let's see, where are you going? But this is a beautiful energy, beautiful card. Passion, inspiration, being directed, being guided, newfound, vigor in your life, right? So where are they headed, Spirit? Where are pile number 4's headed towards? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Thank you. So we have card number 6, memories of love. So you could be partaking in the future in a rendezvous of the past, right? Maybe walking down memory lane, so to speak, with maybe a past life connection or a past connection with someone, maybe a friend or an ex-lover. You could be really wondering, should you give this another chance or give it another go? Or you could just be thinking very passionately about someone from the past, or pile number 4 is someone from the past could be thinking very passionately about you right now, but you guys might encounter one another again if you're not already, okay? So let's pull some more cards. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Tell us more. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4's. Where are they currently headed? Tell us more, Spirit. Where are pile number 4's currently headed on their path? Or, excuse me, where are pile number 4's currently at right now? Look, yes. Okay, you're given the green light to say yes to something, to maybe move forward with this past connection, or you're open to opportunities. It's almost like that Jim Carrey movie Yes Man. You're the yes woman or the yes man who are saying just yes to opportunities that are coming your way. Okay, and in God's spirit source energy is also saying yes to you right now, pile number 4. So that's beautiful. The obstacles in your way or that have hindered you in the past are no longer there to obstruct your path from here on out. You're being given the green light, the go ahead on something, which is awesome. That's beautiful. So where are they currently headed? God, spirit, source energy. Where are pile number 4's? My goodness. Where are pile number 4's? Excuse me. Currently headed right now. Okay, Throat chakra. Okay, so you're going to be speaking up about something. You're going to be speaking up about your truth, speaking up about your desires, the desires of your heart, where you're going, where you've been, okay, and where you're at, where you've been and where you want to go. Okay, we have at the bottom of the deck, going with the flow. I feel like you're taking things a step at a time. You're not in a rush, but you're being very vocal about the things and the opportunities that you want, and about what's coming forward in your life right now. Pile number 4s. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. Advice, guidance, and wisdom for our pile number 4s, Spirit, in regards to where they currently are in their path and where they're headed. Advice, guidance, and wisdom for our pile number 4, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate advice, guidance, and wisdom, Spirit. Okay, so we have 3 cards. Beautiful. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Love to hear it. This was the first card that came out. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. This was the second card. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. And you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So I feel like this vulnerability that you've been experiencing, you're about to show the world who you are. Okay, there is a unleashing of potential and almost like a cosmic spotlight on you right now, pile number 4s, to where you are completely being yourself, your authentic self, your innovative self, your unique self, pile number 4s, which is awesome because you've come to the realization, or you're being guided to understand how good you are, how you're more than enough. Okay, you're intrinsically good and you're intrinsically worth what it is that you want to have. So I feel like God, Spirit, Source, Energy is placing emphasis on this for you, to know that like you could do whatever, have whatever, be whatever you want. Know that you're good enough, and know you can do it in standing in your authentic nature and your authenticity. You don't have to be anybody else but you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. You could be you. You don't have to do anything but be you, and that is your superpower. Like literally, I know that's such a cliche, but it's cliche for a reason, because it's true. Okay, so let's conclude your readings. Advice, guidance, and wisdom to conclude pile number 4's reading, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages to conclude our pile number 4's reading, Spirit. Last messages to conclude our pile number 4's readings, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This envy card wanted to come out again. I'm not going to take it though, because oh my goodness. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages to conclude pile number 4's reading. Okay, so we have death. Okay, it says, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. I'm feeling like you're cutting off the old self, or any other, forces or whatever that hinder you or that hold you back, or like the feelings of inadequacy, doubt, indecision, fear. You're cutting those off. Okay. Last message, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate message. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 4's. Very last message to conclude pile number 4's reading. Blame. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. So yeah, I feel like, dang, that envy card really wanted to come out. It came out in like all of the piles. That's why I didn't want to take it, just because it kind of forced itself back in. So pile number 4's, you're not paying attention to what's going on around you so much as your internal world. And if you are experiencing any type of envious moments or envious thoughts, know that, that's normal. That's a part of being a human being. Like I said to the other piles, there's an author named Robert Greene. He has produced many works such as The 48 Laws of Power, Art of Seduction. They're really great, like psychology books, like not like textbook psychology, but just to learn human nature, right? So he says, he has like a YouTube channel, but he says that there's 2 different types of envy: passive envy and active envy. Passive envy is something that we all kind of feel on a day-to-day. If we're scrolling on Instagram and we're seeing our friends, they're having time of their lives on a yacht in Greece or something like that. That's just an example. but they're having a time of their lives. You're like, I wish I was there. I feel so envious of them. I wish I was there, right? But then you go about your life. You go about your day-to-day, kind of forget about it. That's passive envy. Active envy is taking it a step further, is texting that friend or DMing that friend like, oh, you guys don't look like you're having that much fun. That it's just like, what do you mean? Like, why would you spend your time and your energy just to DM me that, to kind of like SHIT on my parade? You know what I'm saying? That is active envy, taking it a step further to kind of show someone that like, you're not better than me or something like that, right? So what I'm getting is that if you have been feeling those inside of yourself, it's okay if you're not actively like moving that needle further on the envy meter, okay? If you're just, it's a passive thing, it's just like, we all go through it, it's fine. But don't actively pursue envy. Just let it be, let it come in and out, right? Now, if someone's envying you, let them. That's fine. Send them prayers and good tidings their way, because that's going to benefit them, but it's also going to benefit you. And I feel like you're not going to be blaming anyone like, well, oh, they did this or they're doing that because they're envious of me or something like that. You're just going to let the chips fall where they may, and you're going to get your blessings because you've earned them and because you're doing your work and your inner work. And then send them love, care, compassion, and compassion, and send them good energy so that they can continue to do their work and not be bogged down by what someone else has or the lack that they have at this current time, right? You're sending them good energy to produce feelings of well-being in yourself and in the other person. So I really hope that helps. We also have at the bottom of the deck acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So again, whether that's you or another person, I feel like there's acceptance coming in, and no one's playing the blame game, right? Everyone's taking accountability for what they bring to a situation, okay? So with that being said, pile number 4, I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers. You have a fabulous life ahead of you. You have momentum, and you're really going up the ladder as it involves your spirituality. You're really starting to live in the 4 and the 5D, so congratulations. For those of you who don't know, 4 or 5D, 4th dimension, 5th dimension, kind of do your own due diligence and research that, because I think you'll uncover a lot, okay? So with that being said, I love you so much, pile number 4s. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please give this reading a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, and anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. I love you, dreamy dreamers, and I'll see you in our next reading.